Hey everyone, I'm back and I wanted to do a quick, I guess, favorites, kind of fall favorites, I would say. And I have a ton of stuff that this is like a haul favorites, I guess. So there's a lot of stuff that is new that I've been loving, and also I have a lot of clothes that I recently have purchased over the course of a few weeks. A lot of fall stuff and winter, so I wanted to do that, but think I'm gonna do it two separate videos. So like today I'll show you like skincare, makeup, and then I want to do like a proper fall haul, fall clothing haul. So anyways, today will be skin care and makeup and yeah, a few other like beauty favorites, I guess. So let's just get right into it. I will start out with the lip glosses that I've been loving, and I'm sorry if my lighting isn't that great, and I'm sorry about my hair. As you guys know, I actually struggle with Lyme disease, so today just has not been a great day for me, and so I just threw my hair up, didn't feel like doing it today. But anyways, so yeah, and sorry, the lighting isn't good because I'm in my living room right now, but it's nighttime. It's actually 10 o'clock at night. So it's just my artificial, it's just like the lighting that's in my house. So it's not natural sunlight. So I'm sorry for the quality, but I really want to do this. I've been wanting to do this, and just right now it works and seems like a good time. So hopefully you guys will get we'll get to see like the colors and stuff. Okay. Anyways, so two lip glosses. One is like an old school one, but I recently picked, these are Buxom. Everybody knows what these look like, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, these have been around forever, but I just got a new shade. I think this shade is actually somewhat new. It's called Pink Champagne, and it's just like, yeah, you can't see. I think you could see better back here. It's like this milky pink color. If you're familiar with like NARS Turkish Delight, it kind of reminds me of that. But just like, it's in their cream formula, I believe. So does it say if it is? It doesn't say, but I've been wearing this all the time. It's really pigmented. It's really, really pretty. I would put it on, but I want to show you guys this one, which is limited edition, and it's Bite Beauty. Let me just see if I put my computer down here, if the lighting's any better. I wonder if that's better. Let's try that. So sorry about that. Okay, so Bite Beauty came out with this, like, what are these called? The French press lip gloss, and they came out with these a few weeks ago. I'm just kind of late to it. I just was at Sephora, and I saw the collection, and all the other colors are like really brown nude. Like there's some brown nudes, and there's some like dark berry shades, and there's only like 5 of these. This was definitely the most nude pink color, which is what I usually go for. And this color is called Flat White, and it looks like this, and it's really, really nude. And it tastes like coffee. It smells like coffee. And I'll put this on. And I love the applicator. It's like this wide applicator. This color is so pretty. I swear, like, I don't like coffee. But, sorry. I don't like coffee. Actually, I'm like a tea person, but for some reason this like scent, it's like really smells like coffee, and it like wakes me up. Like it kind of just like gives you some energy or something just smelling it. And they feel so nice on the lips. That's the color. It's really, really pretty, and it's not a nude pink. It's more of like I don't know how to describe it. It's just gorgeous, and I think it's beautiful for fall. And you saw how pigmented like my lips are. Naturally, I have like very pigmented like red lips, and that completely covered it, which is what I look for in a lip gloss, is like when I could just throw this on with no lipstick underneath is like the best thing for me. So I love that. And the formula is so nice. It's Bite Beauty. They're known for their lip collection. Like that's basically all they have is like lip products. So anything from them is going to be, the formula is going to be like A+. The only reason, like this is my only Bite Beauty like lip product because I never could find a color that worked. They have a color called in their lipsticks called like Kava, and a lot of people love that who love nudes, and it is a nude, but it never worked for me. And this reminds me of like a slightly pinkier, more wearable shade of that. So if you tried that color and it didn't work for you, definitely try this. I got this online, but my store still, I have 2 Sephoras near me. The one Sephora still had them showing, like, they didn't have this color in stock anymore, but they still had the display up, and then the other Sephora took it down. So I think they are getting ready to like take these off. So I ordered mine, and I highly, highly recommend. If you were to get, like, if you had to choose, I would do this one. This one is so, so good. So if you like nudes, it's just like a different nude. Okay, so that's lip gloss. Sticking with makeup, so Too Faced released their new collection, Tutti Frutti, and it's funny, like every time Too Faced releases one of these like new collections, like the Peach collection, or like, they're always so like juvenile. They always seem so juvenile to me, and like just nothing that I would like be interested in, like when I hear about it. And then when I look in the store and I see it, I always get drawn into it because their products are really good and the packaging is very cute. I have to admit, I thought it was going to be really juvenile, which it kind of is, but it's very luxe, like the actual packaging. Like, this is their face powder, and it's like gold, and I just love, it has like this little thing where you pop it open, mirror, and it closes like really nicely. It's really nice. So Ulta, I think this is exclusive to Ulta, this collection. I was thinking, like, I don't know if this is the case, but I know the Peach collection was like exclusive to Sephora, so I'm thinking like now this is exclusive to Ulta. They probably had some sort of deal with them. And sorry, I'm like off track. So I saw the collection. I thought some of the products were gimmicky. The lip glosses, I don't like metallic lip glosses. I don't like the feeling of that, so I skipped on those. The eyeshadow palettes just didn't do anything for me. Skipped on those. The foundation looks amazing. I had it on. I almost bought it. I actually might go back to buy it. It's really beautiful. And what else did oh, the blushes look pretty, but I didn't like any of the colors. But the formula was really nice, and the bronzer was beautiful. I just don't wear bronzer. So anyways, this powder, I was floored. I don't wear powder. I have combo skin, and if anything, I'll wear a little bit under my eyes and like right here. That is it. Like, I don't bake. I don't load my face up with powder. I used to do that, and I stopped like years ago, actually from watching, oh my gosh, her name's Melissa, but I cannot think of her YouTube name. It's like Melissa over 50 or something. She's beautiful, blonde Southern lady, and she's over 60. That's what it is, and she has the most amazing skin. Like, literally, she looks like she's 30. And I used to just binge watch her videos, and she always used to say how she doesn't wear powder. So, you know, I just was thinking, like, why do I wear so much powder? And I really thought about it, and it was basically because I was watching YouTube and all these girls are loading on powder. So I figured, like, oh, I have oily skin, that's what I have to do. So one day I just decided not to powder my face, and I actually loved my foundation so much better. I didn't feel like cakey. I didn't feel like really heavy feeling. So I stopped wearing powder for the longest time, except like under my eyes, and like, as I said, like right here where I do get oily, I would like dust a tiny bit on, but I'm talking about powder all over my face. Anyways, it's a long story. But yeah, so I don't wear powder anymore all over my face. And so when I saw this and I felt the texture, I was like, I have to try that. So it is their banana cream, it's banana setting powder, and this lighting is so bad, but it has little bananas in it. I don't know if you could see that. I think you can see that. Anyways, it's like this yellow, it's like a beige powder. The base is like a beigey color, and the bananas are yellow, like a yellowy color, and it is the cream, and it smells faintly of bananas. It is the creamiest powder I've ever felt in my life. And it is beautiful on the skin. All these powders that have been coming out that claim like to give you a radiant look, I find usually very cakey, very heavy, and very powdery, and don't really do what they say. This doesn't claim that. However, it gives you this like second skin. You don't even look like you're wearing powder. And it's so thin, like you can't even feel it. Honestly, this is a standout product in my opinion of this collection. And if I would go to your local Ulta, check it out. It is phenomenal. So you can't really see it. I'm so sorry about the lighting. So I can't rave about this more, and I have it on right now all over my face. Not all over, like I don't put it here or anything because I don't feel like I need to, but if you feel like you need to, you 100% can with this, and it will be beautiful, and it just looks so real. The day I tried this on in Ulta, I had like flaking on my nose and stuff, and I was like, oh gosh, a powder is just gonna like be so bad over that. That powder glided over it, couldn't even see the dry patches. Like I just can see that powder being so amazing for oily, like from the oiliest skins to the driest skins. It's like perfection in a powder. I just recently purchased the Hourglass one, the new Hourglass. It came out a few weeks ago or a few months ago now. It's in the little, it's like a loose Hourglass powder, and that's supposed to be like amazing. And honestly, I don't really reach for it a lot because I find it to be like just like every other powder, just like the Laura Mercier powder. I don't find anything special. This is, in my opinion, like next level powder. Okay, so we did lip gloss. Okay, that was a long rant. Okay, last makeup item is this, and I also got this the same day I got this at Ulta because Sephora doesn't carry this. I don't know why. It's the Tarte Busy Gal Brow, and I got mine in medium dark. Black brown. Sorry, there's only 3 shades, and so my brows, I've been growing them out, and they're like, as you can see, I kind of like them like this. They're kind of like overgrown, but I think it looks, I don't know, I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, I just needed like a gel because I don't really fill them in with a pencil anymore. And look how tiny this applicator is. Like you almost like can't even see it. And I'll put up some on right now for you guys. Let's do this brow. So I always start in the middle because that's where I need the most product. And it's also, when you take the applicator out, that's like the most product on the brush. And then I go a tiny bit in the front. Sorry, I'm doing this in the camera, which it probably isn't the best, but it just polishes them. And if you don't have thick brows, if you want to fill them in first, which is what I used to do, and then use this, like, I don't know if you can tell the difference. It kind of just makes it darker. A little bit darker, a little bit more polished. But yeah, you can fill your brows in. Let me just do the other side because it's gonna like annoy me. But like this really fills in gaps, honestly. Like, I don't know if you could see that, how that just like filled in that. It's really nice. And I've tried a lot of brow gels. Like I have the Charlotte Tilbury one, I hate that one. I had the Anastasia one, hated that one. The wand is way too big on that one for me. And this just like gets every little hair. I tried the Milk Kush one because a lot of people were raving about it, and it made them too stiff. I didn't like it. So anyways, very natural looking if you use it on its own, but it does fill in gaps. But if you, as I was saying, if you want to fill it in with a pencil, like your little gaps, and then use this just brings like life back to your brows. It just makes them look more realistic. Like sometimes I find when I used to fill in with like a pencil, they would just look like all one brow, like one dark brow. And I was just like, I didn't like that anymore for some reason on me, and I wanted that more bushy brow look, and this definitely gives you that if you like go over it. If you go over the pencil, it like gives you that like bushy brow, and it doesn't make them so hard and stiff. Like I could still like kind of like push them up like that. So anyways, love this. Comes in 3 shades, but really good shades, universal shades. Last makeup item is this brush, and it's a Sephora brush, and it's the 202 Multitasker face brush. Looks like this. It's double-sided, and this side's for like concealer, and this side is obviously for foundation. And this is a dupe for, well, not a dupe. I think a lot of companies have these kinds of brushes now, but this was only $20, I believe, and it's very good quality. It like really like airbrushes your foundation out and concealer, and I find it so handy to have just one brush for both, like, because a lot of times you do put on some concealer and then you do put your foundation on, or vice versa, and it's just easy. But I was gonna buy the, what is it, the It Cosmetics one. It's like they have a double-sided one that everybody raves about, and that's like $40, I believe. It might be 38, whatever. It's expensive, and this one is like 20 or 25, and literally same exact thing. Love it. Okay, so the next products are skincare. Let's start off in the order that I would use them. So this mask by not a mask, sorry, scrub. This scrub is Dermalogica Skin Prep Scrub, and you got this at Ulta again. I've been loving Ulta lately. I don't know, like for some reason when I go in Sephora, it's like really overwhelming now. Like I used to go in Sephora and like love it and just be able to just like be there for hours, you know, looking at everything and looking at all the new products. And now, I don't know if anybody feels the same way, but it's so overwhelming. They always have all these different brands. They always have like all these different like kiosks and like, you know, just all this like random stuff that they don't have the whole collection, but they sell pieces of the collection there. I just find it so overwhelming that they're taking on so many brands. And I think Ali Sevdalis on YouTube, I forget her username, she mentioned this like briefly in one of her videos, and I find it so true that like Sephora is just taking on so many brands. Like I just feel like they're almost getting greedy. Like they just want to have all these, like carry every brand, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially for consumers, because they have like really great shipping and stuff. But like I feel like they're losing like their vision, and it's kind of just become like a free-for-all when you go in there. Like it's just like chaos, and like I don't know, like I just feel like they used to be the pioneer of like finding really great new brands, and I feel like now it's kind of just becoming like they just carry whatever they possibly can, or like anything that looks remotely trendy they like carry. So Ulta to me is like the old Sephora. It's like it's not everything, but there's like a few things that are just like really like unique or different, and I don't know, I just find it like more enjoyable going to Ulta lately. Don't know why. Anyways, so this is from Ulta. This is a brand they carry at Ulta, skincare brand, Dermalogica. I've tried other things from this line and I wasn't super impressed, but this is amazing. Can't live without. In fact, I bought this like a couple months ago. I bought their little sample kit, and this was the only thing out of the sample kit that I, like when I ran out, I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. Like I was, you know, when like you don't miss something until you're like, until you don't have it, and you're like, what was I doing like before? Like my skin was so nice. That was this for me. So basically what this is it gently removes dulling surface debris, allowing improved absorption of moisturizing treatments, comforting botanical extracts of mallow, ivy, and cucumber, plus soothing aloe vera help to prevent overstimulation of the skin. It's just a finely I'm like having lime brain today. Not granulated, like grain. It's like a cornmeal, I believe it's called, or something. But it's so finely the grains are so fine that they do not like irritate your skin or anything, but they literally, oh my gosh, like they get every last piece of dead skin off. If you are looking for a good skin scrub, I promise you, you will not be disappointed in this. I tried so many like skin scrubs, like face scrubs, like, and just nothing comes close to this. It's so it's like moisturizing, calming, soothing, yet gets every last piece of skin off. I used to love the Laura Mercier one, which this is kind of similar. I would even say this is more finer than the Laura Mercier one, but the Laura Mercier one always breaks me out for some reason. Like after I scrub, the next day I'll have like a pimple. So I think something in there irritates me. With my Lyme disease, my skin has become super sensitive, so this just like, so the products I show you are gonna be like okay for like really good for sensitive skin, because that's what I have now. And I've had to actually weed out a lot of products that I used to love because I just can't use them anymore. They either break me out or they make my skin dry. So this has been like a lifesaver. And I also want to tell you guys, and like no hate on her brand, but Mariana Hewitt came out with like Summer Fridays, and they have that pumpkin mask. And before I repurchased this, I got a sample of that at Sephora, because I was like, oh, maybe that'll be even better than this, because you know, like makeup junkies are always like looking for the next best thing. So I got a sample. I used it 2 nights in a row. It didn't break me out or anything. And it was okay, but this is just so much better. Like it was good. I think the pumpkin, I think that's very gimmicky. I mean, like, she brought it in fall time, and of course it smells like pumpkin. I don't go for stuff like that. I feel like it's just like gimmicky. So, I mean, it's not that I don't go for stuff. Like if it worked, I would have used it and kept buying it. I'm just saying, like, a lot of girls will come on here and be like, oh my God, it smells like pumpkin. Like, that's not a selling point for me at all. I don't care if something smells like a foot. Like, if it works, I'm going to use it. So, that just like, I don't even care about that. The other thing was the granules were super, I felt big. Like didn't feel like it was finely like, and they were really like rough on my skin compared to this. So, and this was, I think, $30. Don't quote me on that, but it was not like expensive at all. It was, I mean, you get a lot of product too. You get 2.5 fluid ounces. And you only need, like, literally when I use that, I put like a pea size on my finger, go like this with like a little bit of water, and then you just like massage it. And sometimes I'll do my whole face. Like a lot of times I won't, because this area doesn't really need it, but for me, like right here and my nose, like all in here, and like here, I just scrub, and like literally your foundation goes on like a dream after. And your other skincare products, amazing. So, highly recommend that. Okay, sticking with skin, I was in, what's this called? Lush the other day. I'm so sorry, I'm like out of it. I was in Lush the other day, and I picked this up, and it's the Mask of Magnaminty. And I'm sure you guys all know what this looks like. This used to be really popular on the YouTube, It's just like this minty green mask. I love the smell of it. It's really thick, and it has like these, like, I don't know what they are. They're almost like leaves or something in it. And I used it 3 times already, so I haven't used this a ton yet, but I love it. Like if you use the scrub and then you put a mask on, especially this one, this really sucks out all of your imperfections. And I even realized, like, I got a pimple the next day after using this the first time, and I realized that it was like, sorry, my nose is itchy. I realized that it was actually like the mask bringing stuff to the surface, and it only happened the first time I used it. But anyways, so I'll read you the ingredients because there's so few ingredients, which is why I love Lush. So bentonite gel, talc, kaolin, and glycerin. And I'm sorry, that's their like main ingredients. Let me read you. Okay, bentone gel, kaolin, honey, which is like amazing for your skin, talc, ground aduki beans. That's probably what that texture, those like little things are, which helps exfoliate. Glycerin, which is moisturizing. Evening primrose seeds, peppermint oil, which is great for skin. African marigold oil, and vanilla absolute, limoni, and fragrance, which I'm not too happy about, and methylparaben and chlorophyllin. I don't know. But anyways, the main first ingredients are very good for your skin, which is the bentonone gel, kaolin, which is like a clay, I believe, and honey. So that's mainly what this is made up of. Oh my gosh, my nose. I'm so sorry. It's like so itchy. I was checking for my cat. I don't know where she went. Anyways, love this. Love Lush. I feel like Lush, if you're like an old school watcher of YouTube, like people used to go nuts on here with Lush, and I feel like it's really died out, but I still love Lush. I still think they have great products, especially now. Like I need to be like more cautious of like chemicals and stuff. Wow, this is like 23 minutes. I have to speed up. But Okay, next, just sticking with Lush, I bought the Sleepy Lotion, and I love this stuff. If you guys haven't tried this, this is like a staple. Ugh, it smells so good. It's just like this lavender colored lotion, body lotion, and they have all different like scents, I guess, and this is the Sleepy one. But this is my favorite one. I feel like it's the most moisturizing also, and really good first thing. Let me just read you some of the ingredients. The first ingredient is oatmeal infusion, almond oil, so good, lavender water, lavender flower, organic jojoba oil. So it's so soothing on your skin. It sinks right in, and it's funny, like me, my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law were all shopping together the other day, and like that's when we bought this, but I got them to buy it because I was like, you have to buy this, it's so good. So I have to see how they're getting on with it, but I love this. Love it, love it. It's really moisturizing, really good for winter, by the way. If you use like coconut oil, sometimes that can be super sticky to get into like bed with, and I find that this does just the same, but it's not as sticky and it's not as like greasy. It's not greasy at all. It really sinks in. Okay, two more things and then I'm done. This, I have purchased this, literally this is probably gonna be, I just repurchased it, so that's probably gonna be like my 5th bottle of this, and I got this from my esthetician's office like a year or two ago when I started going to her, and I haven't stopped using it since. My fiance also uses it, which is why we run out of it so quickly. It is amazing. It's Clarity RX, and it's Daily Dose, that's what it's called, and it is a hyaluronic, I'm trying to look for the ingredients. Do they have it? Oh, they do. It's a hyaluronic acid moisturizer with literally like the best ingredients. So let me read you them. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here and I'm trying to see this. Okay. First ingredient is purified water, and then jojoba seed oil, apricot kernel oil, squalene, which is amazing moisturizer, natural moisturizer for your skin, hyaluronic acid, and sage leaf extract, and then Laureth 7, and then I don't know, and then phenexethanol, and I'm gonna like butcher those, but the last two I can't pronounce. But anyways, the main ingredients are amazing. As I said, my sensitive skin, I always try like new moisturizers, like if I get it in a kit or something, and it just never compares to this. Even my fiance, like I'll show you, we're literally like scraping the bottle. There's literally nothing in here. Our new one comes like this week, I ordered it. But you can get it off Derm Store, and I usually get it at my esthetician. If I'm in there, I'll just pick one up. I think it's around $60, which is pricey. I got mine on Derm Store, which you get like a discount on your first order, and they also had this on discount, so I think I got it for $49. And this lasts me and my fiance, we both use it heavily every night, and it lasts us like a good 4 months, I would say. But this is like my all-time favorite moisturizer. I don't think I'll ever be without it. And whenever we start running low, my fiance's like, yeah, we're running low on that face cream thing, and I'm like, okay, I'll order it, because he does not use fancy stuff on his skin. He barely uses anything on his skin. I have to like get him, I always have to be like, did you wash your face? Because you know, that's just me. Like I love doing I love like taking care of my skin and stuff, so I try to get him too, but he uses this without fail. And like if I take a shower and I like put it and I use it and I like put it down in like my dresser or something, he'll like come looking for it. Like after the shower, he'll be like, where's that moisturizer? So anyways, when a guy likes something, you know it's good, because they're not fussy like us. Okay, last thing, which I'm probably the most excited about, it's this all-natural deodorant, and I have tried so many all-natural deodorants. I've tried Tom's, I've tried Kopari's one, I've tried, oh my gosh, what's the one at Sephora they sell? It's like in a little oval, like a little round stick, La Vanilla or something like that. It's at the kiosk by the register. I picked that up, hated it, didn't do anything. The thing is, they smell good, and then like it just doesn't work for me. Like I need heavy duty deodorant for some reason. It's not even that I sweat a lot, it's just like my scent is not pleasant when I sweat, and I need, by the end of the day, like if I'm not wearing like a proper deodorant, like I'll be like, probably nobody else can, but I can smell it and I don't like that. So anyways, This is, I bought this at Wegmans. We recently had a Wegmans superstore open up. It's like a grocery store near our house, and like we just have been obsessed going there. They have such like fresh produce. If you have a Wegmans by you, I highly suggest it. Anyways, this is like the longest video. So they have this like health or all natural section, and I was just browsing and I saw this, and the packaging is so cute. It's like all like pink flowers, and they have other scents. I just liked this one. So it's new 24-hour odor protection, no aluminum, which is so important. Aluminum is so bad and cancer causing. It's called Love, Beauty, and Planet. And my scent that I got is Murmur. I don't know how to say that. Murmur, Butter, and Rose. And it's the pampering scent, and it's a plant-based deodorant. And this thing works. It smells so good. It smells so good. Probably better than like Dove or anything else. And let me just read you. 24-hour protection, 24-hour long-lasting fragrance. It does. Yes, ethically sourced rose. Yes, with plant-based deodorizers. Yes, vegan. Yes, not tested on animals. No aluminum, no alcohol, and no parabens. So, and it's made from 43% recycled plastic. It's really good. And I wouldn't come on here and say about a deodorant if it didn't. Like, there's so many all-natural deodorants, and I've tried like a bunch now, and I haven't talked about any of them because none of them work for me. So this literally, and I've done yoga and stuff wearing this, and it's so good. And when you put it on, the scent like really lasts. Like it actually like it's just like very fresh feeling. So I highly recommend this, and I'll see if I can link it if you don't have a Wegmans by you. Love, Beauty, and Planet I think is the brand name. So I think that is it. Oh, one more thing really quick. I haven't purchased this yet. I just got a tester. This is the Chloe Nomad perfume. I love it. Love it. It's really strong, like really strong. Like you only need a tiny bit because you can overdo that. I actually did overdo it one day and I had a headache. So you just like, I learned like just one little spray and you are good, but it's really pretty. I love Chloe scents. I love their, I can't remember any of their names. Not the Love Story one. That's their newest one besides this. The one that comes in like the round bottle, and then the other one is a square bottle with a little bow. I love both of those, and I have both of those. So I love Chloe perfumes, and this one is Nomad. It's their new one. It came out in the summer, but it definitely could be like a fall. It's an everyday perfume, but it could definitely be like fall, winter. It's really like, I don't even know the notes. I'll write the notes below. It's really different, really different. Spicy warm, because that's what I like. But so yeah, I'm sorry about the lighting. I know like I have a huge shadow on me right now, but I really just was in the mood to do this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.